This building used to be home to the top officers of Bashar al-Assad's Republican Guard.
They were the first to leave. They fled as soon as the regime collapsed. They're responsible for destroying Syria. Nothing has moved.
The apartment was clearly abandoned in a hurry. Its residents just picked up valuables and fled. Abu Yassin is the Hayat Tahrir al-Sham coordinator for this neighborhood. He's in charge of security. His job is to make sure no one occupies these flats without permission or loots them.
This flat was affected to a general, a very powerful one. He is wanted by the Special Operations Division. He's on the run. We have confiscated the apartment while we decide what we do with it. There is no place in the new Syria for those who have blood on their hands.
Abu Yassin has been called to tend to an incident at another building. The neighborhood's over 250 flats were built in the early 80s to house the soldiers of the Republican Guard.
Sheikh Abu Yassin, is there an order to evict people?
No, there's no eviction order.
Still, residents are moving out of their flats and loading trucks, watched by a group of armed men. Most of them are former low-ranking soldiers who do not have another home and were hoping to hang on to their military flats. Today they're leaving. Abu Yassin is arguing with a group of residents that are both angry and worried.
If I don't tell someone to leave, then he can stay. We're only evicting those who have blood on their hands.
You tell us we're not evicted, but a couple of hours after you leave, 7 or 8 armed men turn up and threaten us.
No. No one's being threatened by anybody.
Abu Yassin assures us the fighters terrorizing the residents aren't affiliated with HTS.
All the factions have moved towards Damascus, and there are some abuses by other armed groups. We are trying to find a lasting solution to these problems.
Ammar takes us to his flat. He's lived here since 2012 with his wife, a teacher, and their 3 daughters. The couple hasn't been paid since the regime has fallen. They're afraid to find themselves living on the street if they're forced out.
We haven't received an eviction notice, but everyone is scared, and people have started leaving. Some people tell us if you leave now, you leave with your stuff. Afterwards it will be too late.
I'm scared. I can't afford to rent or to leave. I don't have a house on the coast or anywhere else. I can live with them, no problem. I understand what happened. But if they ask me to leave, I can't.
Those who have been allowed to stay in these apartment blocks will live next door to their former enemies. There is fear and tension. Of course, it is a challenge, the same challenge that's facing the whole of Syria at this time.